you know, on the one case, you can like, okay, I can imagine that it's all going to work out. You're imagining the jigsaw puzzle all completed in your head, and then you're like, okay, right, go and actually do it. You put a blindfold on GOONSQUAD and say, yeah, good luck getting these arrow initiations, the DK stuns, claim the life of the Undying. And then quickly TP the Omni Knight back down bottom because Aqua is taking a lot of damage from Zai. Chip down to sub 100 HP. And that was that disruption into Spear you were mentioning.
Yeah, heads up from Liquid to just do that, knowing that Omni's not there. They forced the... I think the salve came from Pexu, so it wasn't that effective, but still enough to let him be able to lane. The Shukuchi cooldown is so long that you're just feeling... You're going to be feeling a lot at threat. This is scary. I think Pexu might have to get the Heavenly Grace at level 2 just to be able to make sure that this combo doesn't... You know... ruin your lane.
In the lane, yeah. Definitely can be a challenge. A lot there for Pexu to do. Keep his Aqua Weaver alive. In that mid lane, I mean, my God, I remember the days. I'm an old man now, but I remember the days when Zeus wasn't allowed to last hit. He wasn't allowed to right-click creeps. All he could do was zap with lightning. But now he's got better base attack time, better base damage, all these buffs over the past year or so. And Mickey is 7-5 against the Queen of Pain, which would have been like unheard of. Zeus is now such a solid laner.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I don't remember the last time Zeus was in meta. So it was kind of bound to happen eventually. But the lanes should kind of even out, I think. Like, just the more levels you get, there's these water rooms. This is where you're just saying, this is illegal, please don't let this happen. And now Boxy in danger?
Yeah, he's walked straight into them. Aqua has that Shukuchi to close the gap. Pexu already threw the hammer at him, and it looks like Boxy's straight up dead. A 5-1 start here. Oh, maybe with a stick charges. Boxy into the tree line. Aqua speared against the trees. He's dived too far.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
But nailed it from his own teammate.
He didn't. I don't think he saw the Moss TP. He probably should have been thinking about it. I guess they underestimated how quickly it would be for Moss to just gen. They're going on S1 top as well. Lots of dives for the offlaners.
Give me a stack, says Matu. Undying tanking the tower as Mika kills off Hansken over towards the Radiant Triangle. And Insania survives to the tower. Lynn throws a dagger at the back of Mickey. Just comes in to destroy the tombstone, get that bit of bonus gold on his way through. Yeah, lots of poking, lots of reactions coming in from both these teams. Laning stage pretty even, all things considered, though.
It's like these side lanes have a lot of diving and poking and pressuring, but really it's not as bugger for a Midas, given how kind of peaceful the game's been.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You got Echo Saber, yeah.
Yeah, but that means you can get involved like now.
Arena bottom. Sonic Wave's going to try and push Zai away. The spear connects on Pexu. Already got a lot of his spells out, but not the Guardian Angel. They will bring the Omni Knight down, and a good disruption. He's got 20 stick charges, so he's going to time-lapse back to the right-hand side. Shukuchi into the trees. Lacking mana for the TP. Bounce in towards him. They don't even need it. Quick little burst there, and Pexu, he came in here to try and save his Weaver. Dies right after. Mickey Zeus now 7-0-2. Has his Kaya Sanj working on Ether Lens. Scaling incredibly quickly on the Zeus and the Slark. Straight into enemy triangle and get the jump with S4 and Hansken. Good stun, but there's the death trap. Matu saves his teammate, and the Arena gonna keep Hansken locked inside. Matu keeps tabs on the Mirana. Another stack for him, up to 9 now. And Liquid emerge with a 5k net worth lead. Something that I guess GOONSQUAD are a little happy about is there's no Ursa, there's no like Roche hero there, because that easily could have been Liquid waltzing into the pit and getting Aegis.
Everything that I want GOONSQUAD to do, they're trying to do. I'm thinking, yeah, they get
people. I think that's the way it's got to be done. You know, multiple angles of attack from GOONSQUAD. Orchid immediately dispelled off by Matu, pouncing forward aggressively. Emperor's going to BKB up and turn to face Zai. Gets arrowed, but there's the disruption save. And a high ground tombstone means GOONSQUAD don't want to fight around this area anymore. Pexu just being removed all of his stats. Matu clears through the Omni Knight quickly. Another 4 minutes left on this Aegis. Catapult wave arriving means Liquid want to push this tier 2. so very strong now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And even there, like I love the Orchid pickup from Limp. I think that is itemization that gives them options, right? We're talking about how that you have so many things that cover you and keep you safe.
It's shown in the fact 3 Radiant heroes are hiding at their tier 3.
Yeah.
They're sitting in their base waiting for Liquid to come. Zai, not going to catch Limp, but Matu up top is going to catch S4. Actually, it's just a multi-pronged attack. You're defending yourself against bot. Matu is just pouncing in towards the enemy base up at top lane. Has lost all of his mana, but again, he has 2 lives. And GOONSQUAD needs something drastic to happen. Wait out this Aegis, and then think about the plays you can make.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Entire
attack.
map belongs to Liquid right now. Oh, Matu.
Yeah.
Oof.
Playing so bravely. Usually when you play, you know that there's a hero that threatens you. You know that there's someone that you have to wait to see on the map before you can make a play. This hero needs to be this, or I need to be careful of this. And for Matu, with Aegis, it just doesn't exist. Especially with DK dead. That's why he's just happy to just dive into 3 to 4 heroes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I can't die. I don't have the stun.
And even when DK does jump, he's got guard back, he's got disruption, he pounces back in onto S4. Shadow dance there, keeping him invisible, and Mickey blowing up the DK. A move into the backlines from Aqua though, he's focusing into Boxy for the Depth Shroud. There we go, hiding under the little smoke screen of the Slog. And Aegis still in hand, while Queen of Pain board back. Already completed for Zai. TP in top, try and help out Matu. Back to already use those, so gets away from the DK stun. Disruption comes and actually saves him from the Sonic Wave. Okay, where is he? TPing back up the top. Need a bit more assistance here with the Nimbus and the long-range global nuke damage. It's all over for GOONSQUAD here. They just cannot do a damn thing. They don't have the team fight. They don't have the ways to play around Liquid's answers to the questions GOONSQUAD's opposing are just like...
Dire are
yeah, or the Queen of Pain Orchids, Boxy.
Or they just get like he is dead.
Double bounce into the Hex.
top tower is under attack.
And a beyond godlike Slark. 11-0-10 for Matu. Now these picks are just like the Shadow Demon pick was exceptional, but the Slark pick is like top notch. You know, they've had such great games together. It's out of this world.
I think the move that GOONSQUAD made was not bad. Not this one, but the one before when he went top, because like previous to Zai getting his Hex, he was a lone bot, and Zeus obviously Zeus reward. Radiant Sock was a lone top. I think trying to make use of that and go for a pick-off or something, you know, anything is the right play, because that was the second thing I see for them. Their way, if they can find Slark alone on that side lane, he's killable.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh, Matu. He's got the gem. So he sees Aqua. Arrow flying straight overhead. Then needed to try and guard the Weaver while Peksu dies. Aqua going to time lapse back into the Nimbus, and Matu just chasing him down with the help of Insania and Boxy here. Good sideway push back though from Limp, guarding the Weaver on his retreat. Hanskin being eyed up. Got the Scythe on the Mirana. Couple of leaps, but none remaining. Nothing to stop the TP at that point, though. But yeah, I don't know, as a rule of thumb, it feels like single target and magic damage always struggle as the game goes later and later, so I'd GOONSQUAD. No. And Aqua, you know, he's got 4 rapiers queued up. That feels like the only way back into the game at this point. Yes. Rapiers do big damage. Just
a big source of damage, then yeah, potentially to let Shadow Demon start the fight would be absolutely insane.
And up to high ground they go. S4 onto Boxy. Limp is there. Their Depth Shroud saves them up. They've broken and purged the Queen of Pain. She can blink away in a second and has the Guardian Angel as a bit of backup. Safety net of the Omni Knight working out to keep GOONSQUAD alive. And Matumbamat, he's still able to fight here. Bubbled up and saved by Boxy and still holds the Aegis. So Matu healed. Insania Soul Rips and heals it back up to full. DK down for 45 seconds, so you've lost your one tool here. Your sledgehammer's gone.
Barracks are under attack.
You're gonna lose your mid laner barracks. Oh, he got off his BKB. Matsu trying to land the bashes in, but silenced at this point. Foxy and Insania trying to lurk in the shadows, but they've got the Scythe Vice, hexing up Weaver, chasing to the base to kill off Peksu now as well. And GG is called 32-7. As straightforward as it can get for Liquid here in game number 1.
Super. No miscommunication, I want to say. Aqua even diving and healed. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's dead as well! GOONSQUAD, what are you doing?
All Zai is doing is sitting there looking hot. Just attracting people into his tower to...
It's just so difficult to like contest this Enigma's lane now.
I think it's really cool how the side lanes have impacted like the amount of fighting on mid. I got ruptured bot. That's rough. But yeah, I thought there would be so much brawling for these runes because Zeus would want it, Mickey would want it on his DP too, and they have such great supports for rotating. But there's been so much of an emphasis on like fighting and keeping your cores alive. It's like, okay, we gotta commit these supports to this.
Sounds like Matsu charging up a concoction, trying to clear out these stacks, and yeah, GOONSQUAD, they charge forward, find Insania. Black hole onto Matsu, who's gonna drag it back into the rest of GOONSQUAD as well. Limp now dominating, as GOONSQUAD really put their foot down.
Zai's going top on Aqua. Rupture comes out.
Yeah, no more chasing. Aqua's gonna get out of here though. Marcy's coming in.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They did exactly what you wanted though. That aggressive move, keep going. Exo's down. Fight though. Mickey's just running it.
Yeah, how dare you take our outpost? Come back here, Clockwork. Turns himself into a little piggy, but Mickey, very speedy. Good hook shot on Cogs from Hanskin. Creating a bit of a zone, but that's not going to allow him to slip away. Liquid's grasp is too tight, and Zai, he's looking for Peksu here, thinking about the lasso on the edge, and he realizes there's no better target nearby. Goes straight for the Enchantress, and with the remaining few seconds of this Exo, maybe thinking about the tier 1, but they've actually spotted Limp, but they get the rebound from Boxy. Drag him back in, and the chain stuns allow Mickey to get a double kill. That's all.
They're doing a really
Matsu.
good job of punishing these. Yeah, their ability to chase is insane on Liquid. We saw, I mean, Bat in general, he's so good at it. He gives so much vision. The ability to just run forward with that massive amount of move speed. He doesn't even have boost of travel, but he has the Tranquils, the Windlace, the Drum, giving himself that movement speed.
Moving back into mid. All the tools they need to jump in onto Aqua. Has a good Thundergod's Wrath though, almost bursting through Boxy, but they did claim that Aegis life. Boxy finally dies to the Midnight Pulse, but there's the lasso through the BKB. Hookshot back in towards the Summerman. He's got a BKB of his own, but a blue black hole. Let's force one back out. It's cancelled by Insania, and now the chase is on. Liquid able to close the gap onto Peksu. S4 down in the back lines, and GOONSQUAD, they are scrambling, running away from Liquid's defense of that mid tier 2. Oh, that happened so quickly.
That did. And it just goes to show like just how rough it is as an Enigma this game without a Lincoln Sphere. Getting that 3-man black hole. I mean, whoa, it's such a good black hole, but because Insania knows perfectly his place in...
Hole means he's, gonna blink away, feel something coming, but the chase from Zai. Tons of movement speed. Gets in on top of S4, and GOONSQUAD, they might lose more. They found the Clockwork up on top of the cliff top. 2 kills for Liquid here. As they now spread out across the map, they can push down bottom lane, farm in an enemy jungle, and Insania's even lurking in mid with the remnants of his smoke.
Go hunt for more. Saves that mid lane. I'd like to see more lane pressure coming out from Enchantress. I feel like she could send creeps more to the side lanes to try and get them in a good position. Like if you're playing all bot, maybe send one to top or something, because she's Peksu's pretty behind on gold. He had this drum, but he's not getting, he's inching very slowly towards his lowest orb. I think it's so important for the team to get that. So if he's able to kind of find a little bit more farm by sending a creep to an enemy jungle camp or wherever, just places that they're not playing as a team.
Oh, good luck with that. The lane ward from Liquid saw him coming up here, so they were immediately sprinting towards top to kill him.
That's the thing about the creeps. You don't have to commit your hero to this sort of play. He wants to because he wants the XP. He's quite under leveled as well, level 12. Not feeling too great. Not the worst, of course, but yeah. you can't just send these creeps up here and then sort of just leave. Go play with your team.
Sprint around and choose the target freely that he wants to. Things look a little better for them. And if Liquid leave Mickey alone down, alone here, looks like he's just going to lose his life. Chased down, ruptured up. Or Mickey with a Spirit Siphon. Wait, GOONSQUAD are running away. They're afraid of Liquid. Mickey surviving, saved up, and finally dies to the Malefice of S4. I mean, that was well done by GOONSQUAD. The back and forth there, baiting Liquid. Who can they find? Because Liquid, they're all set up here under their vision. Rebound across, Proxy scouted. Thunder God's Wrath gives the vision perfectly to GOONSQUAD. Can they launch themselves in? Well, I mean, Mickey, he's in the back, zoning away the Enigma. Now Hanskin aiming for the DP, but the Exo goes to him so much damage while the lasso catches the Zeus. In comes Marcy, unleashing the rebound. Find the Enigma as Mickey dies and bites back immediately. Matu BKB starting to wear out though now. Bloodseeker, Lincoln's has popped and he's just being shredded by the Matu. Alec dying to the Radiance burn, and Liquid able to hold their ground and fight back with his Boxy Marcy. Another stun, lowers all back with a bounce, catches Edge, another disposed in, and Bloodseeker, he just whacked into the ground. Marcy, Marcy, Marcy. What a big play, a triple for Boxy. I mean, Unleash is aptly named. Opens up so much damage.
Doesn't even have the basher yet. He's not even reached full power.
The formula for perfect.
Able to lock down these heroes. In that last fight where you force Mickey's buyback, like this is a condition for GOONSQUAD to now win. If they ping him out, they want to run towards us with the smoke. If they can kill him, it's so massive. And you
up in the northern jungle as Liquid smoke in towards them. Matu preemptively, Chemical Rage and BKB aiming for Hanskin. Yeah, the Lincoln's pop on Aqua, but no lasso yet. There's Boxy. Oh my god, he just goes straight on the Enigma. Shreds through S4. The buyback in the TP is coming back to the outpost as Matu dropping low. BKB expired, but he's fine to walk it off. The TP is now cancelled by GOONSQUAD because they're losing everybody. Bloodseeker and Enchantress struggling to escape. And Liquid with that smoke wraparound play, just allowing Matu to get in there.
I'm gonna need to see a replay on that one. What happened with the Lincoln's pop?
And the Liquid will want to try and fill. But it's Liquid with this soul read again. They find Hanskin. BKB from Zai, and they've got Aqua all locked in place. Boxy just destroys him, but S4 does have a decent black hole. S4's not going to work out there. S4 actually unloads onto them. Buyback out from Zai. They've lost the Enigma now, and Zeus. He's also going to return to the battle, but Boxy's Marcy. Every time he sees a hero that he wants to kill, he makes sure they're dead. A few seconds later, they've lost Hanskin, lost S4, Pexu down, and Bloodseeker gets himself back to base.
Got your full-time
Dire's top tower is under attack.
black hole off there with your Lincolns, but Insanity just swapped himself in instead. They just swapped one of his friends out and was completely fine to do so.
Radiant's middle
Boxy
barracks
instantly
are under
took down that
attack.
Aegis alone. It feels like at this point GOONSQUAD is just struggling to deal with the amount of cores and utilities and just beefiness that they all have. I mean, we talked about Boxy going this Sanj and Yasha. BK's also now going back for a Sanj and Kaya. Like they're all just tanking up and tanking up and tanking up and getting harder and harder to kill.
Yeah, and this is the key, right? They've forced all these buybacks out of GOONSQUAD, so now they've just unlocked the game. Tier 4 is down. And game 2 here looking like it's coming to a close. Bloodseeker's going to try and charge in to defend his throne, but where does he go?